Wow, I should have put my little countdown, but I'm here. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Welcome to another wonderful episode of DDTS, episode 577, live edition. I didn't get a chance to put my video up before then that I will be going live. But this morning I got a new video that I will be uploading later on before this live. Good morning to everyone. Good morning, good morning. For those all that is here, good morning. Welcome to another episode of DDTS, episode 577, live edition. Thank y'all so much for joining me. I'm so happy to be here and I'm so happy to see you all and do this wonderful content. Welcome to the live. Today's episode is 577, and I've done two videos. Yesterday, when I shaved my facial hair and I said I would be going live today, and I asked y'all, will I be going live? Should I go live? And I had one person said go live, and then I had another person said to thank you so much for your support, and I support you always. And I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy that I'm able to be here doing this live for you guys today. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all. So good morning. Good morning. Got my coffee ready. I got a new video coming out. I got a video coming out of me making this coffee, making my coffee, and me doing a little talking and everything. So yeah. Welcome to the live. I don't know who's in here, but welcome to the live. Good morning. And how y'all doing? And as you can see on the title, it's DDTS remembering Aaliyah and Lil Nas X. Remembering Aaliyah, and I'm gonna talk about Lil Nas X news. Um, but first and foremost, if you like this type of content, hit that like button, subscribe button, and the notification bell so you get notified when I have new videos uploaded. Hey from the SIP, how you doing? Good morning. Welcome to the live. Welcome, welcome. I will be on here for about an hour. I'll be on here for about an hour. So I don't know what time I came on. 10:15. So 11:15. That should cover everything that I need to cover. But welcome to the live. How you doing from the SIP? How you doing? Thank you for joining me. Got my coffee. I got a coffee video out that I will be posting. But how y'all doing? That's good. That's good. I hope I didn't disturb you. I hope I didn't disturb you. Hope I didn't disturb anybody. But today we're going to be talking about remembering Aaliyah on the 24th anniversary of her passing. And then we're going to be talking about Lil Nas X, T and news, and him getting arrested and him being charged with 4 felonies allegedly. So basically, I had to come on here and talk about this on live. I don't know how I'm up this morning, but yeah. But let's go ahead and get into the tea. I'm glad you're doing good from the silk, but let's go ahead and get into this tea. First and foremost, do I look younger, older, different, or the same without my facial hair? Should I start shaving my facial hair or should I start leaving my facial hair on? Because my face feels so good, it feels so much better and everything. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this tea. Um, First we're gonna start with Aaliyah. Should we start with Aaliyah first, or should I start with Lil Nas X first? Say the best for last, but it's hard to decide. Ooh, I guess I will start. Say the best for last, right? Say the best for last, and the best for last is Aaliyah. So we're gonna save Aaliyah the best for last. Um, so we're gonna go first with Lil Nas X. With him being arrested and him being charged with 4 felonies. Um, Basically, the other day he was running around nude in the streets. Well, he was in his underwear and he was quoting Nicki Minaj's um song verses because I saw the video. And I'm like, wow, like, is he okay? Is he okay? But if you all remember, I done a live talking about Lil Nas X. I done a live detailing on it a great amount as well. And that's when I found out allegedly that his mama, she suffers from, being on substances and everything. I'm just gonna say substances. So, and then it was said that allegedly, and I also talked about this in the video, that he was arrested and then he was hospitalized because he almost OD'd, if I got it correctly. I don't want to get nothing wrong. It said that he almost OD'd, overdose. So it's like, wow, first he is hospitalized, now he's running down the street in his drawers, now he's arrested and charged with 4 felonies. I'm gonna basically put it out there, and I'm just going to basically tell y'all how I see this and how I see fit. Basically, in my opinion, he needs help. Instead of people's bashing him, instead of people's just jumping on his neck and this and that and the third, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Today we're going to be talking. Also, we're going to be talking about how the music industry is good and how it can be bad, and how the music industry has basically messed up a lot of people's. And it basically took a lot of legends, a lot of wonderful singers that we had over the decades away from this earth. How does being in Holly weird, like what some people say, how does being in Holly weird and Hollywood, or whatever you want to say, it can easily be good and can easily be bad. It can easily to be listen, the music industry and the Hollywood, the acting business, it can be easy to some people to get into and hard to get out of. And I'm basically going to elaborate on how I see fit with this Lil Nas situation, and then I will move on to Aaliyah. Okay, so let's be honest. Okay, let's go ahead and put this out there. Okay, you got Lil Nas going through this. You got him going through this. You got him being OD. You got him being hospitalized. You got him running in the streets naked in his drawers. Correct. Now, let's put this all in perspective. Plus, his mama allegedly was on substances as well. I don't know, do she still do them? But it's alleged that she was on substances as well. I found that out during my last live. But let's go ahead and put this out there, and I'm gonna go ahead and say this respectfully, and I don't have to drag anybody to do it. I really feel that he needs help. You never know what a person is going through. You don't know what a person is dealing with. A lot of people have said, I can't put up no picture. I can't put up no picture. But a lot of people have said that Peoples have said and speculated allegedly that it could be for a music video, that it is a stunt, that it can be for a new music video, this and that and the third. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. Is it for a new music video? I really don't know, so I can't say. But what I will say is, if it was for a music video, basically, basically, they will tell you. Basically, it wouldn't be in that form, face of manner, honestly, because I know a lot of peoples that have pulled off stunts like this and this and that and the third, and hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. One sec. Hey, y'all. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. But yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, the music, the music industry can be tough. You know, um, it can be tough. And like I said, there have been a lot of peoples in the music industry that are very good, that are legendary, that haven't gotten their flowers, that have gotten their flowers. And you have peoples in the music industry and the acting industry, there are good actors, there are fan favorites. There are peoples that, a lot of peoples love, but you do not know what these peoples is going through when the camera not on them or when they not in their acting chops. It's like peoples with two different personalities. You got the actors and the actresses, the singers as well. When they're behind the camera, when they're on camera, they're doing their job. They getting their dollar. They doing what they need to be. They doing what they need to do to get it done. They doing what they did that needs to be done. But when they're off camera and when they're not in that music studio, you don't know what they're going through. They could be fighting urges and this and that and the third. I feel like whatever Lil Nas X took, what he's on, what he went through, or what he's going through, I think it basically took a hold on him, and I think it all built it up in him a lot, built up in him, and basically he's spurred out of control, and that might what caused him to run in the street. Like I said, allegedly, I could be wrong, but that's just my thought. But I'm hoping that he gets better, But him getting arrested, being charged with 4 felonies, and I'm gonna see can I name those felonies allegedly if I can. So hold on 1 second. Um, oh, knocking stuff, knocking stuff over. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me see. Can I put my little magic in there? Okay, little. All right. Okay. Oh Lord. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I was I was trying to I was trying to find the felony charges, but the felony charges that Lil Nas X, he was not charged for attacking the police officer. So, but actually, he was not charged with the four felonies at all. So basically, they can possibly release him. You know. But let me go ahead and say this. Um, when you are in the industry, in the music industry, in the Holly weird industry, it's easy to get into and hard to get out of. And why I say it's easy half of the time to get into, because when you have to sign contracts, when you are signing contracts, and when you are looking into these type of things, a lot of people's that is getting you to sign these contracts, they're not telling you about these fine prints. They're not telling you about this and that and the third. They basically telling you all the words that they know that you want to hear to make it seem all so good to get in the industry. But they are not telling you the outcome down the line of the effects that can happen when you are uh getting in Hollywood, getting in the music industry, because you have a lot of people that's in the music industry that are wonderful singers. They be getting these new cars, they be getting these new houses, and you really think that these celebrities that are music artists that is getting these new cars and new houses, you think that they're buying them themselves? No, the person that they're signed under be giving them these houses and these cars. But they don't realize down the line, the person they be giving them these cars and houses, they don't realize them peoples that have given it to them, they can use that against them. Cause you never know. We don't know. But it's sad, and I'm happy that he was not charged with those four felonies, because Lil Nas X is one of the greatest that we have in the industry. What is this? What is this? Hold on one second. Let me do this. I'm gonna do this right here. Maybe that'll work. But what is this? Reggie. I don't know what that is. I'm finna get that off my stage. I don't know what that is. Little T. Hello, I guess. Hello, I guess. I'm not for sure, but yeah. But yeah. I'm hoping Lil Nas X, Black Reggie. I don't know. Well, welcome to the live. I don't know. Is this a troll or what? I don't know. I don't know. But welcome to the live. I'm not finna drag nobody, but yeah, I'm really hoping Lil Nas X gets to feeling better and that everything works out for him in the long run. Yeah. Hey, the Solomon Project. Welcome to the live, butter, and welcome. Welcome. You returned. You finally returned. You finally returned to another wonderful episode. I'm gonna be on here for about an hour, but thank you so much for coming in. I was Thank you so much. You made my day. Thank you so much. Let me put you up. Let me put you. Oh wow. Mr. Border, I think I from the SIP, I think I got a troll up in here because they Somebody just told me to go back to Africa. Someone told me to go back to Africa. Oh my goodness. Really? We doing that now. We are doing that. I'm not finna entertain it. But I can do something about it. I can block you. I ain't gotta say one or two words. From the silk, Mr. Burns says hello. They told me to go back to Africa, baby. Well, I can tell you what, I got something to do with that. I can do that. I can do something about it. Oh, I go back, all right. Don't worry. You just wait. You just wait. So, how you doing, Mr. Burns? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the live. I just got done talking about. I just got done talking about. Look, listen, this the troll, but I'm finna block them. So hey, let's go and do that. Let me see. I'm finna. Hold on one second. I know what I'm finna do. I don't know who this is, but they getting banned. I don't have time for this. I really don't. Oh, you put them in timeout. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you from the SIP. Thank you from the SIP. Thank you. So, how did I do on the topic of Lil Nas X? How did I do? How did I do? But how you doing, Mr. Burns? It's so wonderful to see you. Oh my goodness. It's so wonderful to see you. But let's go ahead and talk about the legendary Aaliyah, okay? Let's go ahead and talk about Aaliyah. Okay. So Aaliyah, she it's been 24 years since Aaliyah passed away, correct? It's been 24 years on August the 25th, 2001. Aaliyah, the princess of R&B. I'm so happy that you are excited to be here, Mr. Burns. It's so wonderful to see you. I'm so happy that you're excited to be here. Is that Brandon of Palm Beach in here too? Hey, Brandon of Palm Beach, how you doing? Welcome to the live. You finally caught me. You finally caught one of my lives. You finally caught me. You finally caught one. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that y'all are here. I'm so happy everybody here. I'm so happy. I didn't put a time on it. I said, you know what? Let me come on and do this early in the morning. Yo. What a time, what a time. Is you on your lunch break? Welcome. 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 Oh my goodness. I'm so alive. I'm trying to make sure I put everybody's up here. Um, what I'm talking about today, I'm talking about Lil Nas X and him getting arrested and not being, he was found not guilty of those four felonies. Him running down the street in his underwear. And I will be talking about Aaliyah. It's been 24 years since Aaliyah's passing, unfortunate passing away. Aaliyah, the princess of R&B, and that's exactly what I was talking about now, Aaliyah. But it's been 24 years since Aaliyah, the princess of R&B, passed away on August the 25th, 2001. Um, it's been 24 years. I was 6 years old. I was 6 years old when that happened. I was 6 years old. Um, I can't tell you what I was doing, but I do remember seeing a news coverage of Aaliyah and her passing away in the plane crash, which to this very day I really feel like I believe there was dirty work behind it. I feel like she has no reason being gone. She has no reason being gone. Whitney Houston has no reason being gone. Left Eye has no reason being gone. I mean, let's be honest. Aaliyah definitely has no reason to be gone among other people's, but we're talking about Aaliyah today. She has no reason being gone. I really feel like that was a dirty, 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 dirty thing. How she went down. I think that was pretty cold and bold and dirty. How she went down and how she passed away. I don't believe to this very day that she has no reason being gone. I believe there was a setup. And the thing was, she had a feeling in her gut that something was not right when it came to the plane. And it was alleged that, basically somebody gave her like a sleeping pill or something like that, and she fell asleep, basically drugged her. I don't know, it's alleged. But she has no reason being gone. And she had a feeling. But Aaliyah was one of the greatest. She was the princess of R&B for a reason. She had so many hits. I need a resolution, 4-page letter, try again, 1 in a million, back and forth. If your girl only knew, rock the boat. I don't want to be without you. So it's so many hits that she has made, and she basically made a name for herself. Aaliyah, she was one of a kind. And she developed so many friendships. She was friends with Missy Elliott, Maya, and so many others. She was with Damian Dash. I think that was her fiance at one point, or boyfriend, or they was engaged. Um, R. Kelly or Robert Kelly. There's something else I want to discuss. I know I'm not trying to disrespect her memory or anything. Let me just put that out there. I'm not here to disrespect, but at some point, I can't help but talk about this. Okay, I can't help but discuss this, if I may. That's if y'all want to hear me discuss this. I know y'all heard it 1,000 times, but y'all know I'm going to speak my truth and how I feel about this situation. I feel like Aaliyah being 14, 15 years old, marrying R. Kelly. I'm going to be honest. I blame the parents. I put that on the parents because allegedly, because I put that on the parents because why would you allow your child to be married to this full grown man? And I'm gonna tell you this, that's money work. That's money work. They had to been paid a great amount of money to let that man marry their 14, 15-year old daughter. She was still a minor and still it's like, wow. She had the voice of she had the voice of a young, intelligent young lady, but still. Hold on, y'all. I got a new chatting. Hold on. Okay. Mr. The Solomon Project says she sang Mr. Burns Made Me Burn. Oh my goodness. Are you for real? So did you know a Lil Mr. Burns? Did you know her? But yeah, I'm gonna say this. I put that on the parents because the parents had something to do with it too about her marrying R. Kelly. They had to pay them a great amount of money to let their child be in the presence of that man. Like honest. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. I could be wrong, but that's just how I see it. I could be wrong now, allegedly. And then when they ran out of money, that's when they wanted to speak up and talk. That goes for any victim that was a victim um in R. Kelly's scandal. This and then the third. But when Aaliyah passed away, I really feel like this. Lord forgive me. Because I'm gonna have to say this, but Lord forgive me for how I've sinned. But Lord forgive me. I could be wrong, but Lord forgive me. I feel like I don't know. I feel like the industry basically failed to live. The music industry failed to live. Her so-called family failed to and friends. You know what I'm saying? Not all, but some. But I know she was very close with Missy Elliott and so many peoples in the industry. You know what I'm saying? And it is said, when her funeral when she passed away and when they had her funeral, I think it was Maxwell. Maxwell paid for the funeral, and I think that she was going to be with Lenny Kravitz. I think Lenny Kravitz liked it a little in a special way, but at a time, it's like, Brandon, I gotta go in the cafeteria to pick up my lunch. I'm gonna have a meet I'm gonna have to meet you for a minute, but I'll be right back. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'll be on here till 11:15. That's fine. I'm gonna try to finish this up. I'll still be here. But if I don't, um, you basically, I probably put a clip up. But that's fine. I understand. Thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate y'all for showing up. Oh my lord. But yeah. Oh Lord. All right. But yeah, it said that Maxwell paid for her funeral. And yeah, I seen pictures of the funeral. Missy Elliott, she looked sad. Maya looked sad. Ursula seemed like he didn't care. Jay-Z all standing up there looking like, oh, is this over yet? I still don't feel quite right about her passing. You know what I'm saying? The Solomon Project says, I love this. You love this what? What did you say? What did you say? But yeah, is I'm wrong, is I'm right, is I'm talking too much, or is I'm not talking enough. But yeah, but yeah, she was with Damien Dash when she passed away. But let's just talk about this. I'm really supposed to be talking about, remembering her. And I'm just gonna say this. I'm remembering Aaliyah. She's one of my favorite artists. And I bet y'all didn't know this. I said I was gonna discuss this. The late great Whitney Houston said in an interview that when Aaliyah passed away, before Aaliyah passed away, Whitney Houston said that they was having a sparkle in the works, and Aaliyah was allegedly supposed to be sparkle. Aaliyah was allegedly supposed to be sparkle. That's what Whitney Houston said in the interview. Whitney Houston said that Aaliyah was her baby, and you can tell because you can tell when you can tell Whitney Houston presence and love was everywhere for everybody. Like she didn't give up on nobody. She didn't misjudge nobody. Whitney was just Whitney. And I really feel like if Aaliyah was still here today and they did the Sparkle movie, that would have been wonderful. I'm not saying that Jordan Sparks and the other cast wasn't good, but I really feel like Whitney Houston and Aaliyah playing in the same movie and being in the same room in the same presence, that would have been so golden to me. Not saying that it wasn't golden when Whitney Houston was playing with Jordan Sparks and Carmelo DeMargo and Tika Sumpter and the other cast. That was a good movie, but I really wanted to see Aaliyah and Whitney Houston, how they channel each other. You know what I'm saying? You know, you know what I'm saying? Respectfully. And it's sad because not only did Aaliyah pass away, Whitney Houston passed away on February the 11th, 2012, like 11 years after, no, 11 years after Aaliyah did. So it's like, wow. But the video Rock the Boat, if you ever look up Aaliyah, look up Rock the Boat. That was her last video. They was in the Bahamas. And if you see certain parts of that video, you can see certain parts that you can see her glands, you can see certain parts of that video, and it kind of have you like, oh my goodness, wow, like is this wow, like that doesn't seem right. And not too long after that, she passed away in that crash. But I love the fact that, Aaliyah made a name for herself. And she also was a actress. She played in Romeo Must Die. And she played in that other movie where she was the vampire. And it is said that, she was supposed to play in the new Matrix, but I think they got Jada Pinkett Smith to play in that as well. So when you think of Aaliyah, when you think of the late great legendary Princess of R&B Aaliyah, I want you to think of a person and a young woman that made a name for herself, that made so many friends, that made so much history, becoming the youngest person on the scene to do all of that. And let's not forget, she also was on Star Search, but I don't think she won. I can't remember, but she was also on Star Search. Welcome back, Brandon. How you doing? Welcome back. Yes, Aaliyah was also on Star Search. So yeah, Aaliyah, she's had a wonderful career. Like she had a wonderful career, and I really feel like she has no reason being gone. Whitney Houston has no reason being gone. Left Eye. All these legends have no reason being gone. But that's why I say the music industry has felt a lot of legendary peoples. When you get yourself in the music industry or any industry that has something to do with Hollywood, you pretty much doomed. If you can't control the pressure and if you can't control what comes along with it, these peoples they get you in this industry, they see that you can't take it. So what do? They take the biggest bite of the pie, and they try to get you to get in the system that they in so they can control you, so they can say, do this, do this, do this, do this. And what do? They make it sound so good for you to do it. And that's how it is. That's how it is. But I feel like Aaliyah I feel like she was set up. I feel like, she did not want to be on that plane because she had a feeling something was not right. But is I'm right, is I'm wrong, or what? But honestly, that's just how I see it. But I will always remember Aaliyah as the princess of R&B, is one of the greatest artists. I still listen to her to this very day. Yes, indeed. But how did I do on this live, y'all? How did I do so far? Did I skip around and everything? It's something else that I wanted to say. I feel like I'm forgetting something. It's something else that I wanted to say. I should have charged my phone up a little bit more, but hey, we made it through, didn't we? We made it through. Okay, they could have. Okay, from the SIP says they could have filmed the music video in Miami instead of going all the way to the Bahamas. Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. They could have filmed that music video in Miami instead of going to the Bahamas. Because first of all, why go all the way to the Bahamas? Why go all the way to the Bahamas? That's one red flag. Number two, why put this girl, why put this woman on this plane? And you know how she was with planes, and she said she didn't feel right. And why would you let a pilot that was on substances allegedly, that didn't even know how to fly the plane? Why would you let a person that was on substances that didn't even know how to fly the plane? That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's so many questions behind that. It's so much behind that. But now that we are grown, we hear these things. We hear them. We hear these things. We see these things. Peoples want you to know things about these celebrities that they want you to know, but deep down, we know the truth. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this. I feel like when a certain celebrity finds out the truth about the music industry, and I feel like when a certain person knows and discovers a secret about the music industry in Hollywood, I really feel like when they make interviews and when they do interviews, when they make a video by themselves trying to expose Hollywood and the music industry associated with Hollywood, what happens to those peoples? They boom, randomly fall off the face of the earth. If you know, you know, allegedly. But it's plenty of places where they could have filmed that music video. But we did not know that that was going to be her last video that she would actually be in, that she would actually film, you know. But I tell you this, it's a sad situation that we are in. Sad situation that we are in, you know what I'm saying? But how did I do, y'all? Is I'm doing okay? How did I do with these topics? I feel like it's something that I need to add in. And is there something that y'all would like to add in? Because I have a couple more minutes. We can, if you want to add in something, feel free to. I thank y'all for coming in. Y'all have really made my day, except those trolls that tried to come in here. Y'all, I had a friend call me last night. I wasn't expecting it. Y'all, I fell asleep on it in the heat of the night. Oh yeah, you missed the trolls. One troll told me to go back to Africa. Mr. Burns was in here when and others was in here when they said that a troll told me to said go back to Africa. No lie, no lie, no story. They told me to go back to Africa. I want to tell you no story. Yep, I got rid of him. He's either in time out or what. It's something like that. I don't want to tell you no story. But I had got it situated. Okay, Brandon said, what you say, Brandon? You said you get those guys and they get accountable to get their channel deleted. Oh my goodness, really? Wow, that's very amazing. Not amazing, but that just desserts. But how did I do y'all on these topics today? Did I include everything that I needed to include with the Lil Nas X? Did I include everything that I needed to include with Aaliyah? Was this live? Was this live worth watching? Was this live worth watching? Was this live um presentable in a way? You know? Did I put out everything that there was to put out, and did I put in everything that there was to put in with this live? Do you guys think you say you tried um okay, okay. Okay, I get what you're saying, Brent. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you to Solomon Project, aka Butter. Thank y'all so much. But let me ask y'all a question. How do I look without my facial hair? How do I look? Do I look different? The same? How do I look? Do I look different? Young, old? Thank you, Brandon. I really appreciate it. Thank y'all so much for coming in. Y'all really made my night. Thank you from the silk. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, Mr. Burns, Butter. Thank y'all so much. Y'all made my night. I'm glad that I was able to do this live. I'm so happy that I finally did it. Now I can like relax. And I'm gonna be putting my other video up too that I did this morning. But I got oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Burns. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Not too many people to thank that, but I really appreciate that comment from you. I really appreciate it from you. That really means a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. But before I go, I'm going to talk about this before I go. So a video was shared to me yesterday on TikTok, and it was this nice lady. She was talking about when I discussed this in the video I made this morning, which I'm going to upload later and edit later. But this lady, she discussed, she was at the store and she was talking about the coffee prices. She was in the coffee aisle. She was like bona fide coffee drinkers, this and that and the third. And she spoke 100% facts. Like she showed a picture and she showed the pictures of the coffee when she was doing the video, and it was Maxwell House. You know the big tub of coffee that you used to can get that you make in a coffee pot that you can usually get for $10. $16.99. I was like, oh my freaking goodness. Like, damn, like coffee is really going up. Like I knew it was gonna go up, but damn, like $16.99. Like the little short of Folgers coffee I got, that was like $6.36 at Walmart. I didn't get the big tub. I could have, but I didn't. I didn't see it because I guess there was running a shortage or something like that, or I didn't put everything out. I said when I go back to the store, it yes, Brandon, it really is. I said when I go back to the store, I'm gonna get me another one of them little tubs of coffee, but I'm not gonna get Folgers. I'm gonna get a different kind because I found out something. Yes, yes, from the sip. Yes, Brandon, I'm telling y'all, I I will not make this up. I will not make this up. I said when I go back to the store, I'm gonna get me another little tub of that little coffee that I make in my coffee pot. But I'm not getting Folgers. I'm gonna get the other kind of coffee. I get that off brand coffee if I have to, because I found out something about Folgers. I found out, which I said in my other video, which I'm gonna upload and edit. I said and I found out that Folgers is a big supporter of that administration. If you know what I mean, that it's a certain administration. And when I found that out, I said, the Folgers coffee, that's all I got. And I'm not finna throw that away. So my question is, does that make me part of that thing as well? Is I'm a bad person for drinking it? Because a lot of people say they're gonna boycott Folgers allegedly. I really don't know. I'm not into that. I'm not in that. All I know is that I love to drink coffee and I have to have my coffee. You know what I'm saying? Because I am a coffee drinker. I'm a coffee drinker and I need my coffee. If I have to switch brands, I will do that. I will switch brands. But I had no idea that Folgers supports a certain administration. If you know, you know, you can put two and two together. But if I have to try change brands after Folgers gone, I will do that because I had no idea. But I had no idea. But six $16.99 for a tub of coffee, and at the grocery store, the little short tub of coffee that I got at the grocery store, that was $9.59. I wouldn't lie to y'all, and I ain't finna pay that much for that. No, that's why if I had, but I'm gonna just start buying coffee, buying it, buying it, buying it, buying it, buying it. I really don't care. I come out better at this point. Instead of buying it, I'm just gonna start buying it, buying it, buying it, buying it, buying it. That way, I ain't gotta go to the store and buy none for a great amount of time. Every dollar I get, coffee, coffee, coffee. But it ain't gonna be full. Just it's gonna be different coffee drinks, and I'm gonna be reviewing them and stuff like that. But I really want to try Dunkin'. I really want to try Dunkin' Donut coffee. I might see can I find that, and I might just get that and try that and give me some more creamer and everything, for cheap. Or give me that enhanced syrup and stuff. But yeah, what do you guys think about that? Is I'm right? Is I'm wrong? Did I include everything that there was to include allegedly? Like for real, for real. And I want to thank y'all for joining me on this live today and on this episode of DDTS Live Edition, episode 577, I think, 77. But I really want to thank y'all for joining me today. It was well deserved and well needed. I'm so happy that I got on here to do this video for y'all. Did I include everything that there was to include about Lil Nas X? Did I get on here and include everything that there was to include about Aaliyah and the 24th anniversary of her passing? Did I get on here and include everything about the coffee situation? Thank you so much, Brandon. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you from the SIP. Thank you, Mr. Burns. Thank you, everybody in the panel and in the chat that came here and decided to join me for this wonderful episode. I truly appreciate it. It's so wonderful. Is there anything anybody wants to add before I log out? Before we close this episode down? I don't know when I'll be back on live. I don't know yet. Every I'm gonna try to go live one day every week if I can. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to go live every day, one day every week. But I really want to say thank y'all for joining me. Like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to put it in the comments. What did you think of this video? Be sure to tell your friends. Be sure to tell peoples that's oh my freaking goodness. Oh wow. The grocery lady haul. The grocery haul lady. Oh my goodness. Yes. Let me go on and add that in real quick before I charge my phone. Yeah, let me go on and tell y'all about this grocery haul lady. Thank you so much from the SIP for telling me. So this grocery haul lady on TikTok, she been cutting up. She had 35 pieces, 12 Dr. Peppers, all that cheese, 6 bag of French fries, and she had all these cakes and pies and everything, chips and all that. But now I would say she's getting a lot of like she had more vegetables in her cart this time. But can you believe all that stuff? Like she was basically getting like junk food and everything, and a couple of vegetables and a couple of fruits. The rest of it was junk food. 6 bags of fries, 12 Dr. Peppers, about 4 or 5 different sprites and cakes and this and that and the third. All that cheese and everything. She said it was for her growing boy, like for her kids, and her kids are 3 sons, and I think they are teenagers. I'm like, damn, y'all eat all that like that, and the highest price I thought it was like $600 and some dollars for all that stuff. Oh, it was 32 pieces. 32 pieces. Okay, yeah, 32 pieces, 12 Dr. Peppers, cheese, and them big bag of Doritos. Um, I'm like, damn. She got like little one grape, one cucumber, and she got like some household stuff too. But 32 damn pieces, shit. But listen, I'm not knocking nobody down, and I'm not dragging nobody. But damn, for all your shit to come down to $600 damn dollars, I wish I had that in damn food stamps. Do you know how much I can do with 600 and some damn dollars worth of food stamps? I'm not gonna spend them all at one time, but I buy enough food for me to eat, to cook, and also I can buy some stuff that I can eat when I don't cook, like vainas and poly meat and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Mr. Burns. You stay fresh as well. Thank you so much for coming by. I truly appreciate you coming by. It's always a pleasure. Yo, you coming by really made my day. Thank you, Brandon, for coming by as well. Thank y'all so much in the chat and panel. But yes, that grocery haul lady, she wasn't playing. 32 pieces, 12 Dr. Peppers, them cakes and stuff like that. I barely saw any vegetables. And no meat either. She might have had like 4 and 5 packs of meat, but the rest of it was like junk food. This and that and the third. I said, child. The comments eating her ass up. Oh shit. No, 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 no. I didn't mean to do that. Oh Lord. How do I get it back? I didn't mean to do that. How do I Lord, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to ban the comment. Lord have mercy. Hold on. I accidentally banned the comment. Oh Lord, I'm such a klutz. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to pin it. Oh my gosh. I done fucked up the line. Hold on. I didn't mean to ban you, Brandy. From the sip, I didn't mean to. How do I don't know how I get it back. Hold on. Let me see. How do I don't know what I did. I didn't mean to do that. Oh my gosh. Comments, comments. I did not mean to. And I didn't even get to read it. Oh my. See. I did not mean to do that. I was about to read it and I don't know how to undo it. I don't the live is over now. I done messed up. Oh my gosh. I did not mean to do that. I can't get it back. I did not mean to do that. From the sip, if you still here, I did not mean to do that. I was trying to pin his comment up. I pressed the wrong button. I had got too excited. Oh my gosh. It says Brandon the Palm Beach was banned and their comments were removed. I did not mean to do that. I do know he said if they keep eating like that, they're gonna end up being healthy. I was gonna add something to that. Oh my gosh. Brandon gone now. Is he gone? Oh my gosh. I messed up. I didn't mean to ban them. That was not me. I didn't mean to do that. I feel so bad. I did not mean to. Lord, I done messed up the live now. Let me see. Can I? Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Okay. No. Yo, I just want to cry. I just want to cry. Oh, okay, okay, okay. It's back. It's back. It's back. It's back. Oh my goodness, it's back. Okay, he back. I back. I'm so sorry. Thank you, whoever done it. Thank you so much. If they eat like that every day, they're gonna end up not being healthy. Okay, you right. You right. You right. You right. They're gonna end up being on my 600 pound life, but I'm not gonna be that cold. Thank you so much for who put it back up. I really appreciate it. Cause I had got so Lisa Jones, Elijah Jones, none of these new artists can use AI for their music videos and not release videos at all. That is true. That is truly true. That is truly true. That is true. I think Brandon back on. Okay. But is there anything anybody wants to add in? Anything else before we close it down? I want to thank everybody for coming in. And Brandon, I am so Brandon the Palm Beach. If you still here, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to press that button, but you're back on now. You're back on. I didn't mean to press it. I'm like, oh my goodness. I can see you now. I can see you now. Please don't get mad at me, okay? Don't get mad at me. I did not mean to press that button. I was trying to put that up on the stage. What you said, and I accidentally pressed the wrong button. That's why I went to Instagram and messaged you to let you know. I didn't mean to do that. I felt so bad. I wanted to cry. I almost ended the live and deleted it because of that. I am so sorry. But I'm finna go ahead. That's okay. I was trying to tell you how to fix it, but it was not letting me. It's okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Brandon. I'm guessing I'm about to no, don't feel bad. Stuff happens. It really does. It really does. I'm about to it really does happen. I'm really about to my phone about to die. But I just want to come on here and finish this live. And I want to do this live and I want to tell y'all to thank y'all for coming in. And I really appreciate it. Thank you from the SIP. Thank you, Mr. Burns. Thank you, Brandon of Palm Beach. Thank you, Liza Jones. Thank you, everybody that was in the chat and the panel for coming in. I really appreciate it. Thank y'all for coming in. And I'm gonna go ahead and end this wonderful episode. Thank you. You have a great day too, Brandon. See, my phone is about to die and I didn't have time to charge it. But I wanted to go ahead and get this live out the way before I became busy with something else. And I wanted to keep my word that I would be going live because my word is my bond and I want to stick to my word. And I do not want to do the live and I had people's hopes of waiting on the live. So yeah. Thank you so much, Brandon. I'm gonna be sure to I'm gonna be sure to message you and everything. Check up on y'all. Thank you from the SIP, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day. And I will see y'all on the next one. Thank y'all for joining me. And there will conclude today's episode of Let's Talk About It. Aaliyah, Lil Nas X, and the Hall Lady, Grocery Lady, and the coffee incident. I love y'all. And I will see y'all on the next video. See y'all later. Love y'all. Bye bye.